Welcome to the MNmaxed podcast. We want to thank you for joining us, and you do so as we continue the Extinction Curse. We want to invite you to join our Discord, a place where you can come hang out with us and other listeners of the show and talk about all sorts of things. If you'd like to throw a little financial support our way and help keep this show running, we invite you to check out our Patreon, and a shout out to our members at the big number level and above. Rock Jedi, Wolf, Jason Claptop, Emily S., Blartimus Slump, Just Mike Works. Also a shout out to our newest patrons this week, starting with Ross D., who is also a member of the big number level. We also have Zach S., Nicholas N., and C.S. Nomis. Thank you all extremely much. And now a recap of session 45. As we begin to heal up from the Vrock craziness, we hear some voices from outside the doors in the room. Peach Pie kicks open the door to startle them. Unfortunately, it hits the wall and bounces back closed. Then 4 fucking redcaps come in, screaming ambush. They go down pretty easily, but also start popping back up. We run after one and knock it down a couple more times until it dies for good. We heal up for a bit and move on. Peach Pie opens a door. A giant construct climbs out of the wall scarily. Peach Pie closes the door. We walk away. We go into another door. Inside, we find some Zolgaths and a huge fucking triceratops. The combat is an AoE fest while Peach Pie tanks the dinosaur. Eventually, both Peach Pie and Jeb go down. In the nick of time, Moonlight and the Wizard take down the remaining enemies. In the nick of time again, Moonlight uses an item to heal Peach Pie and Jeb. Some interesting things happen, and Moonlight seems to receive some sort of divine gift from a deity whose symbol is a rapier stabbing through a colorful flower. We are all rather confused.
Definitely time to rest.
Lock ourselves in the coffin room and
lock ourselves in the coffin room.
I'll fucking lock myself in a coffin.
How heavy do these coffins look? Can we move one in front of the door? And
Yeah, no shit. All of them in front of the door.
push the triceratops up against the door.
As everyone goes into the crypt and Peach Pie and Jebediah push the triceratops carcass in front of the double doors, Ulthadar, his spirit appears to you, floating over one of the crypts.
I see that you have destroyed those who were attempting to immediately desecrate my peers' remains. Thank you. My worldly possessions are yours in gratitude for your aid.
And he kind of gestures with his hand across the slab that he's hovering over, and the slab easily slides open.
But I ask that you respect my peers in the way these trespassers would not. Sanctify and shelter their remains.
And he disappears.
What does he mean by sanctify?
Fire.
Like, I get the shelter, cover him back up, but sanctify? I don't know any of us here can do that.
Well, I think he was just confused. Let's take his things.
Let's do the stuff worth direct money first. There is an amethyst necklace in here, worth 20 gold. David, you might have to help me out with this. A silver athame?
It's like a dagger. Isn't a thame like a dagger or something like that?
To say that is not a word I think I know.
I don't think I've ever heard this word before, ever. Oh, yeah, Swanee, you're right. It's an athame knife. It's a ceremonial...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like a ceremonial knife or something like that.
Yeah, there's a silver athame, which is a ceremonial dagger, worth 30 gold in here. Finally, there is an unknown alchemical item, an elixir of some kind, and a small magical stone.
Like the stone?
Go ahead and give me... I'm assuming you're going to attempt to identify it.
Yeah.
And I'll do the potion.
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah, exactly.
Cauldron comes up to you.
I'll just take assurance on it and get a 21.
The alchemical item is a moderate antidote.
Okay.
I got 34 in the stone. If I can use Arcana.
You can absolutely use Arcana. That's actually the preference here.
Yeah, 34.
The stone is an Aeon stone. This is called a tourmaline sphere. When you would die from the dying condition, this Aeon Stone automatically activates and reduces your dying value to 1 less than would normally kill you. The stone then permanently turns into a dull gray Aeon Stone.
Stops you from permadying once.
That's pretty good.
But it also allows you to cast a first level heal as a divine innate spell once per day.
Nice. We should give it to whoever needs the most plot armor. Moonlight.
I say Moonlight as the ringleader too.
Yeah, I'd say Moonlight. Sorry, Smarty, you don't get another character ever. You have to play this character all the way through. You are the main character.
You're the ringleader of the circus. Like,
Yeah, like, what do we do if you die?
Jeb bleeds.
Yeah.
Turtle.
Turtle bleeds.
Turtle the ringleader.
I'll find a spell to cast him into it.
Awaken
Alright,
animal. That's totally a thing.
Are we sleeping?
yeah, we need to like sleep in this room and
Alright,
like,
let me
heal a
expend
lot.
everything. God, I want to do level 3, but I think the static from a 2 cast is better.
Really is. But how many castings do you have left?
I've got a 3, 2 2s, a 1, and a 2 from the 1.
So I would use a 3 on Peach Pie.
I was gonna say Moonlight and
Alright, here comes some
Jeb. Are you
healing.
the other? Who are the two that have the
I mean-
resonant reflections left?
Just Moonlight.
I think it's just Moonlight at this point.
Just Moonlight.
So you could put your 40 on.
God, you guys are really far down on health.
Oh, we're fucking hurt.
Fuck.
So yeah, I'll use my Resonant Reflection. Get back 40 hit points. Leaves me 8 wounds.
6.
You almost just killed 2 of us again.
I mean, yeah, Peach Pie was dead if not for Die Hard.
Yeah, I knew you had it because you didn't
Yeah.
like gasp. Like, all
I
right.
was so annoyed with Kestrel die. I was like, I'm not. This character's gonna be the hardest thing to kill.
I still almost got you.
You did. Very close.
39.
Thank you for the 39.
I mean, yeah, if you'd have still had Bleed, he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. His 18 to recover saved him on that.
Wiz with the massive 14.
But we'll have time, I would hope, to heal up
I mean,
overnight.
I'm just doing a quick, like, this is all going to take place in like 10 minutes. I got us all to green, at least.
Sure.
well, yeah, because you can battle medicine as a single action, so you could battle medicine every single one of us.
Well, and doesn't the resonant reflection like double the amount of hit points that you heal anyways?
At night.
Overnight, yeah.
Yeah.
While we're healing and everything, I'm gonna have a unseen servant hang out outside the door with orders to come warn me if he sees anything coming.
Fair enough.
Get 8
How long does
more
that
health,
last?
Peach.
Sustained.
Thank you.
So 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That buys us the first 10 minutes. I cast it 4 times for 40 minutes.
So who did you heal for 8?
Me.
Dude, what do we heal overnight?
The character regains hit points equal to their Constitution modifier multiplied by their level.
Yeah, but what does resonant reflection do with that?
It doubles it.
Doubles it. Okay.
So that's a ton.
42 for me because I have 3 con. My drain condition's gonna go away.
Yay!
Bye-bye negative HP modifier.
We do sleep through the night then?
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that's up to Tyler.
As Jeb's just dropping heals on everybody and then you're all going to bed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to ask, what time of day is it even right now?
Oh my
I've
god.
lost track.
It's pretty early.
Yeah, we'll probably have to just like hang out, chilling for a while before we go to bed.
I mean, I could probably cook up this fucking triceratops.
The Wiz is gonna absolutely hotbox all of us in here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're gonna be
I'm gonna
so
forget
hungry.
where we are.
After about 45 minutes after settling down, you guys hear little like pushes on the door.
Oh, we forgot what's his face.
No, we left him
Method
upstairs. We left him upstairs. If he came down, that's his own damn fault.
Moonlight, you can hear in hushed voices outside.
Ambush? Was it an ambush again? No, dangerous. Dangerous stone ambush? Maybe we should know, but they're so dangerous. But maybe they have alcohol.
Alcohol.
The red caps are outside and they want alcohol?
Do we ask for booze or we just ambush him again? I'm pretty sure we just ambush him again. But the door's stuck.
I got alcohol.
Do you want alcohol, little red hat boys?
Huh?
I give him. I'll pass a bottle of strong spirits over to Moonlight.
Will you leave us alone if we do?
How much alcohol?
I have 1 bottle of strong spirits. I don't. It doesn't say. It just says
Crazy.
alcohol worth 1 gold.
Give me a
Where's-
diplomacy check.
Where's fucking Kestrel when we need him with
Yeah, no
all his
kidding.
alcohol? And I do have group impression, so I can get 2 targets instead of 1. 24.
Then after you hear some like hushed whispering coming from outside,
Well, you killed Kremeg, so
That's less
Wait.
alcohol you need.
yeah, you're right. We'll take it, and we'll leave you alone. For how long though? Can we ambush you tomorrow?
2 days?
All right, 2 days. Yeah, so take a bottle for 2 days, no ambush.
Deal.
you see this little like grimy hand pop out in the crack of the door, where it can't open it any farther because of the triceratops, and it starts making little grasping motions like
Light puts the bottle in his hand, or its hand.
and it just like grabs it and it quickly disappears.
Be careful, it's strong.
You hear 3 red caps like skipping down the hallway, just,
Yeah, good booze,
and they disappear.
Guess that's one way to handle them.
Guess who's been smashing all the bottles of wine all across the moonstone?
Oh, I bet it's
Oh.
them.
Little bastards just go around looking for booze.
I assume they drink it and then smash it.
They smash, they drink it and then smash it, or they smash it if it's like, wine that turns into vinegar.
So now we sleep through the night.
Now you sleep through the night.
Before we go to sleep, I crack open the other bottle of strong spirits I kept on me.
Peach pie will join you. And so will Bernard.
I love that.
But I think before we even go to sleep, Moonlight would approach the Wiz and... Wizard, I used these prayer beads and the symbol on them changed. I'm not even sure who the symbol's for. I also heard a voice. It said, "For you." Do you know what the symbol is?
You saw a symbol?
Yes, this symbol. And I'll hold out the prayer beads.
Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Can I take them from you and like actually examine them, or are you holding on to them?
Yeah, I mean, I'll hand them to you if you
Okay. Yeah, the Wiz wants to look.
like. If you like hold your hand out to take them, I'll give them
Yeah,
to you.
the Wiz would hold his hand up to take them. He's got to feel it up to see it. I will take twice as long as normal. Nat 20, 34.
Oh my god.
Damn. Okay. You recognize this symbol immediately. In very recent Galarian memory is this applicable. This is the holy symbol of Erasni. Erasni, well, I'm trying to think of how much with a 34 critical success.
You know everything.
Basically, Erasni is a demigoddess of the abused, dignity, and unwilling undeath. Erasni is a very interesting demi-deity for a handful of reasons. Erasni was originally a herald of Erodin. Tyrant's Grasp spoilers. Erasni died at the hands of Tar-Baphon. Now that she is undead at this point, she really, really holds a grudge or blames Erodin.
As we stand in a temple to Eredin.
Right? So
I mean, she actually died to Tar-Baphon a long time ago.
Yeah, that happened.
That happened a
thousands of years
long time ago.
that's right.
That was
And
not.
then-
That was not in Tyrant's Grasp. Tyrant's
was-
Grasp is actually
no,
where
that
she
was-
got released.
Right.
Yeah, that's where she gained her freedom to try, and she tried to kill Tar-Baphon. She works with the PCs in Tyrant's Grasp to try and kill Tar-Baphon.
That's what it is.
Failed.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But she gains her freedom from Geb, who had made
Geb?
her an undead. Yeah, the wizard Geb of the nation Geb. I never thought about that with Jeb before.
had like basically enslaved her to
Yeah,
run
enslaved her to-
Geb for him.
Yeah, to be the queen of Geb for him. Yep. So, but in Tyrant's Grasp, she escapes from that.
Like she doesn't have clerics.
She doesn't have clerics, no.
If people wish to follow her, they're perfectly welcome to. But she's just now really reestablishing herself, is how I look at it.
The couple of things to take away that I think the wizard would probably find ironic and maybe even like humorous enough to hang on the point of the fact that you're in a temple of Erodin, and it seems as though these prayer beads of Erodin have changed shape to reflect the symbol of Erasne.
And her edicts are act with dignity, do whatever it takes to survive, and, especially fitting for Moonlight, despise and never forgive those who have hurt you.
That's very moonlighting.
I think we got that one down to a T. What exactly would the wizard tell Moonlight about Erasne?
Oh, that's the symbol of Erasne. She was like this messenger for Eridan. It's kind of funny since we're in a temple to Eridan. And he just kind of stares at the wall for a second. Wow.
Erasne, I don't know anything about Erasne.
It's kind of ironic. She was held captive too for a long time, just like you.
Perhaps that is why she has taken favor on me.
Yeah, she really doesn't like people that fuck with her. Like she'll kill them.
Interesting.
It's kind of like you.
As the wizard says, it's kind of like you, Moonlight, your vision of the room darkens. You can still see yourself. She's kind of like you, that bounces around in that dark space that you're finding yourself in, and it just reverberates louder and louder.
It's kind of like you. It's kind of like you. It's kind of like you.
And then all of a sudden it cuts out, and you hear, just like you. And then the lights come back on, and the wizard's just kind of looking off in the distance to himself, just thinking.
Moonlight just kind of looks at the Wiz like, Did you just hear that?
Hear what?
The voice.
I mean, I hear a lot of voices. What does it say?
It was her voice. At least what I now understand to be her voice. It said, just like you. Just like you just did.
No, I didn't hear that voice.
You just see Moonlight look around at like nothing.
The Wiz starts looking around at nothing to follow.
I think she's in my head.
And if she's the only one in your head, you're probably okay. Like, there's a lot of shit going on up here.
Well, if she's dead, how is she a god? Isn't Eridan dead, too?
He's past the point of no return.
Well, doesn't sound good for Eridan. Apparently he's past the point of no return.
Is that something like the Wiz would know? Is like, what does that mean? What does it mean to be past the point of no return? Because can't anything technically be brought back to life through magic?
Maybe not a god.
A dead god is probably a little difficult to bring back to life.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the key here. But also, where the hell did Moonlight get that information?
It's the problem is I'm talking to the Wiz. He's probably...
Where does anybody get any information? I mean, they just know shit, man. I feel like that's just an excuse because I forgot my name and I feel sad about it. It's just like depressed. Like, I can't remember my name, so fuck everybody else's names.
You just
yeah. So yeah, she died a long time ago. She was brought back to life by a necromancer, though. I never actually finished that, talking about that.
My prison.
What's your prison?
Who are you talking to? Oh, you're talking to her.
She's at least talking to me. I don't know if she's listening to me, but she's understanding this conversation.
You should ask her, how you doing? What's up?
I don't feel that's appropriate with the god. Is she alive or dead?
I think last I heard she was like a lich queen over in Geb. Could happen every time.
Sorry, Jeb. No, I'm not talking about you.
Moonlight looks at Jeb. In Jeb? No.
Deep inside Jeb.
Well, thank you for this information.
Oh yeah, anytime.
If I think of anything else to ask, I'll ask.
Yeah, I'm your man. Thumbs up.
Why did you say thumbs up?
Well, I held my thumb up and then I'm like, we're a podcast.
Like, yay, radio!
Yeah, I was gonna say, visual humor doesn't really go over the sound waves very well.
And I wander off into like the corner staring at the ceiling.
And Moonlight will definitely go to bed thinking about all of this.
You all wake up and are not level 8 yet. Everybody's going to get their preparatory hour here, so go ahead and do that. There's a big triceratops blocking the door. What do you do?
Butcher it and see how it tastes.
I would say eat breakfast.
Let's have some triceratops bacon.
I wonder if that would be good.
I'll spend some time just readjusting some bandages on me, getting all fixed up.
Whew, that's a crit.
There we go. I'm full HP.
Yeah, there really was no way that wasn't going to happen.
Be pretty bad rolls.
That would be really bad rolls.
Be like Moonlight's Sonic Blasts.
That really?
Low blow.
Really? Ow. The Sonic bursts
Alright.
do suck.
So are you guys cooking up the triceratops?
I mean, I'd absolutely give it a shot to see if I can. What do you want, like a society
Oh,
check?
society for this for sure. Society
nature
or
check?
Say
survival.
nature.
I mean, I'll work on it too.
I got a 4
I want some
survival.
bacon.
I'm gonna go survival.
So is everybody's getting around the triceratops to try to figure out like where
we're all just like looking at it.
The best flank.
Every single one of us has like our arms crossed, looking at the triceratops. Maybe if you, well, maybe.
How can we make
turtles
this
getting
taste-
involved.
Can I give anything but a survival check?
Which will give us the best cut.
Maybe a
Yeah, society would work, or nature.
Why would society do anything?
I feel like society is cooking.
Society is
Society.
cooking specifically, yeah.
32.
Oh, you know, if you can get a good cut from the triceratops, then you're for sure you know how to cook this thing. But somebody's got to get you a good cut. And Jeb looks at it and just like, it's like a pork belly. Just cut it here along the bottom side of it, and you just pull out this just big giant chunk of triceratops. How you gonna cook it though?
Fireball?
I took fireball 4 times.
There's these open tombs. We could bury it and be like, whatever that is when you bury something.
Or a pig roast.
Yeah, pig roast. Yeah,
We're gonna pig roast this triceratops.
at least a bit of it.
In a sarcophagus? Really?
Yeah, in a coffin. I'm down.
Were we supposed to like
Wizard
not
do it.
disrespect these?
Oh shit! I think
Ulfadar comes back and goes, "No!
What are you doing?
I said don't desecrate my friend's remains."
But dino bacon.
I would have moved the body to a different sarcophagus. Just tossed it in a different one.
Still probably desiccating the body.
They can bunk, right?
Whatever. We'll make a little campfire. We can figure it out.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. You guys take some time in the morning, get that.
I'm not gonna actually. I'm not gonna fireball it. I'll do the produce flame.
Oh, there you go.
Just to confirm, I did not use a spell slot, Tyler.
But wait, didn't you use your 4th level fireball already? So, once you guys sit down, you have yourself a nice breakfast. It tastes like bacon, except for if the bacon were mostly fat.
So good.
So delicious. Exactly. It's perfect. The wizard has just the right temperature to set that produce flame at, and it's just fucking delicious. After breakfast, what do you do?
I guess we continue exploring. We've got a few more rooms to go into. Then I say we go down to that door on the kind of middle that heads east.
And we haven't found anything that would resemble those masks and stuff that those guys are missing in that room of 12.
In the crypt? No, you didn't see anything like that.
From the whatever it was, like the baker and the lawyer and the whatever.
Yeah, I don't,
Circular room in the
I
bottom.
don't remember which ones are missing, but
We did find something to be able to read the language, though, right? We found like an item that gave someone the
I think
language.
that's the cloak
The
that
cloak that I'm wearing.
Peach Pie put on.
That's correct. And no, you haven't gone to check that out since.
Perhaps we should check out that room now that we have this fancy cloak. Perhaps that's the language that everything's written in.
Well, then I say let's go do it. Let's go back to that room. Let's explore some ancient mysteries. Bernard is excited about this.
How excited is Bernard?
I can't believe we're going to uncover ancient mysteries of a temple of Aradin that haven't been seen in probably centuries, maybe even a millennia. How exciting.
That's your first time raiding a tomb?
Yes! I'm only a few months old.
That makes sense.
Okay, I go around and start reading things. What do I learn?
So, aside from the fact that at the base of each of the statues, you do see the name of each of the statues, which to an extent you had figured out. The part that you couldn't read, which was the text that's carved into the central dais, Aroden blesses those who share his guises.
Aroden blesses those who share his guises. I take my hands. I do like the backwards hands eyeglasses thing. I'm wearing a mask. Does it count?
I take it you read this out loud.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Does it...
Aroden blesses those who share his guises.
Do you think it means if you wear one of the masks, it will bless you?
Are they removable?
They are absolutely masks on the statues, made of the materials that I've previously covered with you.
2 of them are missing, though. Does that mean someone's running around with Aroden's blessings?
Perhaps.
Peach Pie, you should try on one of the masks. What if something amazing happens?
Do you think the mask you put on depends on the blessing you get?
Probably. But what if something terrible happens? Seems just as likely.
I guess that's a choice each will have to make.
Aroden is dead. I have already seen other magics of his in this temple corrupted.
But Peach Pie, what if it's amazing?
Alright, Bernard. We'll try one.
It's just David arguing with himself. I fucking love this.
Pretty much, sorry.
David, take a hero point.
Moonlight mutters to themselves. It could be amazingly bad, but...
Well, okay. I walk up to one. I don't even care what one it is. I just go, I take a mask and I put it on.
All right, go ahead and roll a d10.
A D10, you got it. A 6.
Peach Pie, you walk up to the cloaked woman who's crouching low, aiming a heavy crossbow toward the center of the room. The statue is wearing a mask of brown leather and is adorned with autumn leaves.
I look at her and I reach out to grab the mask. And with my hands out, I pause and I see the crossbow. And I very deliberately take a step out of the line of sight of the crossbow and then grab the mask.
Peach Pie, as soon as you grab the mask, to everyone else, you don't see anything occur. But to Peach Pie, that crouched woman turns her crossbow towards you, raises it toward your face, and pulls the trigger. And that crossbow bolt flies in slow motion.
It was amazingly bad.
Give me a will save.
Okay. 22?
The crossbow bolt looks like it's going to hit you dead in between your eyes. And in slow motion, Peach Pie starts dodging to the side, and the crossbow bolt goes right and scores the temple across your head and takes off a chunk of your ear.
Don't worry, I can heal it.
Peach Pie, you're going to take 31 points
Jesus.
of mental damage. And you are frightened too.
I put the mask back.
Before Peach Pie gets a chance to put the mask back, everybody roll initiative.
Oh no, we're fighting the masked ones. I do say I'll go first.
Goodness gracious, I should say so.
Yeah, with a 37, Jeb is definitely going to go first. Now, I'm about to do something that I haven't done correctly since we started this entire campaign, including Fall of
Troglodyte
Plaguestone.
smells.
Hey, I'm getting those better, Spencer. No, this is specifically with hazards. This is a little interesting because technically this takes place in initiative. What just occurred is the haunt here triggered. From Jeb's perspective here, he's going to get to react first, but you don't see anything happen, really. But what you do see is this look of absolute horror across Peach Pie's face. Bernard looks terrified as well, because I'm going to say they kind of share a psyche in this, and dodges to the side in an exaggerated slow motion. What do you do?
So I see no threat in the room?
Absolutely not. Peach Pie just goes to take a mask off of one of the statues, stops just as he disturbs the mask just a touch, and again, in an exaggerated slow motion, dodges to the side. Like, everything's real time for you.
Right.
But Peach Pie is just like moving slowly and talking slowly, dodging to the side.
What a great combat to roll a 37 on initiative. I'll do nothing.
I know, right?
Actually, what's the mask directly behind me? We're setting off all the hazards, boys. I'm gonna grab that one.
Oh shit.
The one directly behind you is roll a d10. Reroll on a 6.
Wait, he's on 6? Oh, no, wait, we're counting this out. I'm on 11.
Oh, you're on 11. Okay. All right. That's cool. Actually, the statue that's right behind you is missing its mask.
Fuck. I guess I don't grab that mask. Yeah, that's good. I'm not gonna just take every mask off.
Okay.
Where did the arrow come from?
You didn't see that.
Oh, okay.
Peach Pie, then. It's your turn.
Back, put it 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 back.
And I do. I put the mask back.
Did you ever actually get it off, or you just touched it and this happened?
I guess I don't know.
Touched it.
And then I run out of the room? Yeah, one action to put the mask back, another action to run back out of the room. Because I'm frightened.
All right.
Well, frightened doesn't mean you have to run out of the room.
I know, but that's
You didn't have to use an action to put the mask back because you didn't grab it.
fair enough. I just get outside of the door, just to see what happens.
As Peach Pie runs out of the room, the wizard, you turn around, just kind of watch Peach Pie run out of the room. Just kind of like confused, like what the fuck's going on? And as Peach Pie's running out of the room, the spell slime is like practically humming with nervous energy.
What's wrong, buddy? And I kind of do my pet thing where I just shove my finger into it. Deep poke.
It resists. You can't even go in. He's so anxious. He's so nervous right now.
Hey guys, I think something's wrong.
Give me a will save, wizard.
Guys, do I hero point this? I just rolled a nat 1.
You might hero point this.
I used my hero point and it's only 8:15.
Do something really heroic, try to get one back.
Oh, it's not a critical failure. 24.
I'm so glad you used that hero point.
Would it have killed me?
It possibly could have.
It was gonna kill me if I crit failed. 100%.
It might
I
be
think
like,
it's 31
It's a
damage to
haunt.
David, so...
It's a haunt. A crit fails death.
it's almost like it would be casting Phantasmal Killer at you.
Oh, balls.
As you kind of turn to watch Peach Pie run out of the room, the farmer statue, who's a broad-shouldered woman who clutches a sheaf of wheat and a sickle, steps forward, throws the sheaf of wheat down, and then goes to slice you across the belly with its sickle, is going to deal you 34 points of mental damage as you see that sickle just drag across your stomach and you see your entrails start to spill out.
So none of this actually happens? Like, I don't see the statue move?
Yeah,
You
we
don't.
can't- Yeah, only the person it's happening to sees it.
So, alright, everyone's just going mad and I'm fine. I got
Pretty
it.
much.
Wizard, you are also frightened too, and it's your turn.
I run out of the room, run down the hallway and around the corner, and kind of hide behind the corner of the wall, like 30 feet past Peach Pie. Like, I'm the fuck out of there. That was half my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Peach Pie, you watch the wizard run by, cupping his hands just below his stomach, like looking like he's trying to keep his intestines in, but you don't see any blood or anything anywhere.
I feel my ear. Is it still there?
You go and you touch it. Yeah, it is still there. You felt like your whole ear got torn off with that crossbow bolt, but when you go to check it, there's no blood. Moonlight, it's your turn. You just saw your companions run out of the room practically screaming.
There's no practically about it. We were.
It's like an action I can do or something to try to, like a perception check or a seek to see what's causing everybody to run out of the room in fear.
I would allow you to make an occultism check or a religion check to try to determine what exactly is going on here.
Well, not great at that, but we'll give it a try. That was almost a good roll, but it wasn't. I get a 15.
You have no fucking idea what's going on.
I think, having seen this all start after Peach Pie touched a mask, I am going to back out of the room and cast shield.
Then after Moonlight, Jeb, all of your companions have run out of the room, but nothing happened. What do you do?
I tell them all that they're being weird. There's nothing going on, and I tell it to stop.
Like, you tell what to stop?
Whatever's happening.
It's like,
Successfully beat the haunt.
stop it. Stop.
Stab!
You said like a cult or something. I don't have any good checks for this. So I don't. It's nothing's happened. There's no like there's nothing.
Not that you can perceive.
What about with a quick feline lore?
I'll tell you what, with the 19 on your feline lore, Turtle looks a little uncomfortable
Yeah, she
in
did.
this room. Oh, Turtle got out of the room?
Yeah, she did. Her spidey senses were going off. All right, you guys are fucking weird. I look at the statue behind me some more.
Give me religion or occult, whichever you prefer.
Oh, you see that fucking roll?
I did.
I was so cocked.
Almost fucking got it on the 20.
A solid 8.
You have no idea what's going on here. Maybe your friends are hallucinating? Is there like a gas leak in this room or something? I don't know. They're not dwarves though, so they're not as hardy as you are. They're obviously a bunch of wimps.
Damn right. Turn ends. DM confidence boost.
Peach Pie.
Jeb, are you alright?
Yeah, what's your problem, dude? Why you shaking?
I have taken significant
You
damage.
haven't.
It felt like I
Well,
did.
snap out of it. Nothing's wrong, dude.
I don't really want to be in that room anymore.
Maybe I'll leave. We'll see if it happens to me, huh?
I said I'm not going to do anything else.
Jeb.
I'm not susceptible to mind fuckery, sorry.
Oh, you're not?
Nope.
Never mind. Nothing happens. You're totally fine.
Skip.
Jeb, you're kind of looking around the room. Like, I still don't understand what exactly is going on. As you're doing that, you look over to the statue of the merchant who's missing his mask, the one holding the scales, steps off of his pedestal and lifts his scales up, and he starts swinging it around.
Yeah, this is when I say stop. None of that now.
And as he's swinging his scales in a big, wide, arcing circle, they get bigger and bigger, and suddenly they look like they're the size of like a boulder, and they fly towards you.
I think I step behind the statue I'm next to.
Give me a will save.
28.
Nice. There's absolutely no way that whatever is happening is real. But that giant set of merchant scales flying towards you looks real. And you dodge out of the way and you feel it clip your calf as you're kind of ducking down and out of the way. And you will take 12 points of mental damage. And you are frightened 1.
Would I be though?
Yes. Yes, you would.
Jeb doesn't get frightened.
You suddenly understand what your party might be going through now. Wizard, you're up next.
I'll do a check to try and figure out what the fuck that was. I'll take 2 actions to do it to get a +2. You said religion or occultism?
Either or.
26. Occultism?
You're not really sure. Something about that room doesn't like the masks being disturbed, but you can't put your finger on the details.
Yeah, I just keep hiding behind the corner for my 3rd action.
Okay, Moonlight.
Yeah, I ain't going back in there.
Well, that takes us up to Jebediah then.
Well, that statue's just back in its place now? Like,
Yeah.
like, I step out with the turtle north.
Do you step out of the room?
Yeah.
Haunts are always bullshit. It's like never anything. Like there's some super specific conditions you have to meet to destroy them, and you'll never figure out what they are or succeed. Although this one might be as simple as putting the masks back, but who knows?
As Jebediah leaves the room, gonna take us out of initiative.
Cool. I do first aid.
Heal me too, please.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1. Should be a critical failure.
I'm gonna walk all the way around to go find Spencer, because I believe he's the better.
He's better at it. I used one of my 2 fucking hero points.
The Wiz starts to remember the times that Peach Pie's hurt him by accident, and
There we go.
walks off over to the other side.
Theoretically, you can treat wounds on any damage. How exactly would you treat wounds on mental damage, though?
I just coddle him.
I'd say he strokes your hair a little bit. And
We just like hug right now, like, dude, I know what you
heal
went
him with,
through.
I mean, I heal from
okay.
danger, so like I probably make some like tea.
Oh, I can help you make some calming tea. I can help you
10
make some
minutes.
calming shit.
Spend 10 minutes just sitting there collecting your thoughts and calming your emotions, letting your heart rate settle down.
I
It's
feel
almost like damage isn't supposed to be physically represented in the game.
David, don't fuck with me right now.
I pull like a tea kettle out of my sleeves and just make a pot of tea.
Well, I do a big boy heal on you and crit and get 18.
I'll take it.
perhaps this was a bad idea.
Let's go check out that other door.
Yeah, the first rule of raiding temples: don't touch magical shit.
Touch
Your
nothing
weapons first.
but the lamp.
All right. So then you all then go up to the door that's just north of the dining room.
Yeah, so it's kind of
Well, at least 2 of us do.
Me and Jeb go over there too eventually after our pot of tea.
little tea and cuddle.
Jeb looks happier than he's ever looked. Like, it's weird. He's like giggling.
What'd you put in this shit?
The Wiz's hair is messed up because he was stroking your hair.
Stroking your beard.
I'm just vibing.
Just vibing.
Just vibing.
I checked this door for traps.
All right.
17.
There are definitely no traps on this door.
Fantastic. I see if it's locked.
No, it is
All right.
unlocked.
I open it.
Peach Pie opens the door into a room where there are the remnants of badly scorched rugs on the floor. The walls are painted with blood and fouler fluids in the shape of jagged runes. Against the wall, the far wall of the door that you opened, a dead Zolgath lies with their throat torn out in ragged claw marks. And clutching in its fist is a huge ruby.
I close the door. Well, I think we're just going to leave now. I don't want any part of that. Jeb goes in. He's fearless.
Got this, Jeb?
Where's the ruby?
Clutched in the fist of a Zolgath against the far wall.
This is going to be like another adventurer trap like the ether spider was.
Well, stop fucking going in here then, guys.
Can I
I'm not going to
read?
let you go alone.
Can I try to read the runes?
Absolutely. The wizard walks into the room as Jebediah is inching closer toward the dead Zolgath with its throat ripped out on the other side of the wall. You walk in and you see summoning runes written in abyssal across the walls.
Hey, Jeb, don't touch that quite yet. There might be something here. You're standing in a summoning circle.
I break up the runes.
Jeb, you look down and you see that, in fact, in the floor are spiky runes in a circle.
Yeah, break them up.
Just kind of like scuff
scuttle
them
them
with your
around?
feet. Yeah, you're easily able to smear and distort one of the runes.
No, at least 2 of them.
Does my slime sense arcane magic?
Are you asking me if it can or if it does in this room?
If it does right now while I'm standing next to the runes. Like,
No.
Or is there power coming from them is what I'm getting at. Okay.
No, they're not glowing. They don't seem to be infused at this moment. It looks like maybe it's a ritual circle that's there
It's
and
fine.
could be used.
Gotcha.
If you want to give me an Arcana check.
25.
There's a very good chance that this summoning ritual that happened in here, you know that the ritual that this circle is intended to trigger requires a ruby in order to successfully cast. However, it would seem as though that this particular summoning ritual went horribly wrong.
That's a nice ruby over there.
Shiny.
You guys want to summon something?
No.
But like maybe we could summon something that would help us.
I can't say I know how to summon anything. Do you?
I mean, I think I could figure it out. We could give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, that's what we thought about the last room.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like touch anything. I'm just gonna like wave my hands around and cast some magic. It's much less complicated than touching weird magical objects. That's just crazy.
Summon a demon. It's not that hard.
Demons are pretty cool most of the time. They're chill dudes.
We've killed all but one we've met.
I mean, they were all dicks, right?
I think that's a point about demons.
I mean, the Barghest was cool.
He was really quite evil, to be fair. He just hated the same people we hate, so, you know, the enemy of my enemy sort of thing. I don't
We just gotta summon. We just gotta summon some demons that like hate who we hate.
think that will be rather unlikely, the wizard.
Okay, I give up. It's a big ruby, though. We keep that, I think. Tyler, do I know? Can I keep that? We keep the ruby?
I mean, ruby's a ruby, man. That large ruby is worth 250 gold.
Hey, Jeb, you should toss me that ruby. Let me check to see if it's magical.
I don't know about that.
What does the wizard want money for?
More drugs.
You've got your own.
Scrolls, drugs.
I'll throw in the ruby. Yeah, sure.
I sleeve it. Right, it goes right up the sleeve.
It slides right in.
Slides right into that wizard's sleeve.
You know,
You knew somebody was going to make it sexual.
It had to happen sometime.
I was gonna say, you know, sometimes I go into these recording sessions thinking that maybe we won't make sexual innuendos tonight.
Why would you ever go into one of our recording sessions thinking?
Paizo did it to begin with. I mean, it's sleeves of storage. Why would a wizard not use sleeves of storage? They knew what they were doing. Like some dude at Paizo's just sitting there chalking like wizard sleeve.
Next Paizo person we interview, we should ask. So, who created the sleeves of story? That was Travis. That dude's a douchebag.
That extra dimensional space.
Okay, there's a door to the north. I checked this door. I hate this room.
There is a door to the north.
Was there anything else in this room first?
I mean, other than the blood and feces on the wall and the Zolgath corpse and the lingering stench of disgusting lizards, no.
If I detect magic, there's no magic left?
No.
Or in the room? Okay.
No, there wasn't any to begin with.
David, you can open the door now.
I open that door if I can.
You don't check it for traps? Fantastic. I'm just kidding. There's no traps on the door.
This room makes me think of... It's like fucking ovaries, dude.
I personally thought they looked like giant teary eyes that are crying. Also, yeah, okay.
No,
now that you
I
mention
definitely
it,
see the ovaries. Thanks.
Now I
David.
see the ovaries. Yeah, thank you. Peach Pie walks
That's all
into
I've
the
been able to see
ovaries
the
room.
entire time. Like I can't stop staring. Like it's
All I see are ovaries.
again, the guys at Paizo know what they're doing.
Fucking Travis.
So someone did this on purpose. There's always like a dick room or ovaries. There's always something in every dungeon.
Peach Pie, you open the door into a large cavernous room. But unlike the gray stone architecture found throughout the temple's lower levels, this cavernous oval chamber is carved entirely from a deposit of translucent, pearlescent rock. Gentle steps descend from 2 openings on the south side of the room where you're entering from. And there are 4 golden spigots that jut from the walls, emitting trickles of clear spring water. The rivulets run across the floor and down the steps to collect in twin pits carved into the smooth, opaline stone. Torches flicker from golden sconces set in the walls, illuminating a mosaic of a winged eye peering down from the ceiling 25 feet up. But of course, like always, the description of the room isn't necessarily the most obvious thing that's here. Alongside one of the pools stands a troglodyte with feminine features. She's wearing a green robe.
To be fair, she looks very inquisitive and like happy. I feel like this is a troglodyte I don't actually want to kill.
Wiz is down.
ETF. That's the only thing in this room?
No, also in this room.
Good.
It's a huge animal.
A huge animal.
That's one of them stegomosauruses.
A huge quadrupedal animal with large plates going from the top of its skull all the way down to its spiked tail. That's a stegosaurus. As you guys walk into the room, there's what you now know as the Glutton Dark Babaus. You've come across several of them as you open the door and grabs its spear into an attack position. And the Zolgath, who is crouching over this pool of clear water, stands up and she cocks an eyebrow at Peach Pie as he enters.
Hello, friend.
I wouldn't call me a friend.
But why not?
If you're here, you've already killed all of my allies.
I mean,
Yeah,
you haven't attacked us yet, so that's better than most of your troglodyte friends.
Yet is the operative word, and take that disgusting slur off of your barky tongue. Zolgath is the proper name.
Okay, then what am I?
I honestly have no idea.
I think it's perfectly fair for us to call you by your correct identity before we all start to kill each other.
Well, if you're talking about correct identities, you may call me Shrashik.
Well, Shrashik, it is nice to meet you.
The Babao steps forward. The Stegosaurus was kind of like laying down next to the Zolgath, and it stands up and kind of puts itself in between Peach Pie and the Zolgath there. The Zolgath just kind of looks at Peach Pie and cocks her head and says,
So you're a painted man with a large hammer.
I'm a clown.
What is that?
That's a rather existential question.
it's really not. He just dances around and makes people laugh. Like, it's not that difficult to answer.
Tell me, do you know the secrets of these pools?
No, but perhaps we could help you figure them out.
She smiles and she says,
Yes. Help me figure out the secrets of the pools.
So we have a truce?
A truce? After you've undoubtedly killed my allies.
We were attacked first.
I don't honestly know what to say to that small, bushy tree.
Since we're defining ourselves, I am a Leshy.
and she bows and says,
Well then, Leshy, what do you know of these pools?
Got something to do with Aridin, I bet.
Aridin, the thief.
Who apparently leaves his allies to die, I found out.
and you just hear this whisper behind you, just
Fuck, I don't know which side I'm on anymore. God damn it.
How about this? What if we help you and you promise not to try and kill everyone on the Isle of Arran?
What's the point of discovering the secrets if that isn't the goal?
For knowledge itself, that is always the highest goal.
No. Serving Zevgavizeb is the highest goal.
We're trying to stop you from killing everyone, but that doesn't mean we have to kill you.
No, see, that's the problem, Rainbow Squirrel.
Hello, I'm Bernard.
Painted Man. Rainbow Squirrel. That's the problem. The goal is to destroy.
But why can't we find a new goal?
You could destroy somewhere else.
Where else would I destroy? Other than to destroy the lands that the thief raised from the seabed for his worshippers.
What if you destroyed this temple? Would that make you feel better?
No, the secrets of this temple will allow me to wreak larger destruction. Sarvel requires no less.
Who's Sarvel? I thought you were talking about Zevgavizeb.
Sarvel Everhunger,
I think I've got that name.
the herald of Zevgavizeb.
Yeah, I've already got that name. Sarvel Everhunger. Repay the Sun Drinkers for ancient crime. Oh, it came from the replay that we saw in the fountain.
We're trying to come to a compromise here. We don't kill you, you don't kill everybody. Just destroy this place. It's a win-win.
There is no compromise. Either the islands fall,
Or you do.
Sorry to interrupt.
Initiative. Roll initiative. At the top of round 1, Moonlight, you open combat.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep this simple, hoping to allow Peach, at least at a minimum, allow the melee people to get up close. I'm gonna open with a hideous laughter on the Stegosaurus.
The Stegosaurus rolls a natural 1 on its will save, critically failing.
The target falls prone and can't use actions or reactions for 1 round. It then is slow to 1 as long as I sustain it,
Holy shit.
and can't use reactions.
Holy shit. Well, that's not huge or anything.
So, get fucked, Stegosaurus.
The Stegosaurus starts laughing maniacally. I'm not really sure what that sounds like, to be honest with you. I never considered it.
I just don't understand why it's not, like, it doesn't have anything about having to understand a language or anything. I just think it's hilarious. I just feel like it should be, like, humanoids only, but it's
Oh, I mean, the
one living
Stegosaurus.
creature.
The Stegosaurus thinks it's hilarious too. Obviously, it starts rolling on the ground.
I'll take it. This is awesome.
I was gonna say, obviously, you'll take it. God, that nat 1. Well, then
So
after...
what does its friend think of that? Her Stegosaurus drops to the ground laughing.
I don't know. I think that's probably a little concerning, to be honest with you. Shrashek steps up next to the Stegosaurus, like just adjacent to it, and then turns and stares daggers at Moonlight, who is behind Peach Pie and Jebediah, and casts a spell. Moonlight, I need a fortitude save.
You said this is a spell?
It is a spell.
I will use my Leshy Superstition reaction to gain a +1 circumstance bonus on the saving throw against the triggering effect.
Go ahead and
Which
make your roll.
is, you attempt a saving throw against a spell or magical effect. And you know what? I think I'm using that hero point already.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 5. We'll get a 32. With a 17 on the die instead of a 5.
Okay. Well, 32 succeeds.
I would say it's probably not a critical success, but...
Not a critical success. However, the spell has the incapacitation trait. It's a 3rd level spell. What level are you?
We were level 7.
So that is, in fact, a critical success.
Aha, suck it, bitch!
Oh, wow.
What was it?
Blindness.
Okay.
Really didn't like you doing that to the Stegosaurus. But that doesn't really matter. It walks up next to the Stegosaurus, fails to blind Moonlight, and it is now Jebediah's turn.
All right, I will charge, sudden charge, and hit the troglodyte lady. I get a 4 on the dice for an 18.
That misses.
Turtle's gonna run up as well, seeing that the dinosaurs are preoccupied by laughing, and also smack Shurkarakashak.
Oh, shit.
She'll crit
Turtle rolls in that 20. That's critical hit.
for 21 damage.
Nice rolls. All right. Turtle just runs up and takes a big old bite of Shrashek. Then after Jebediah, the Stegosaurus laughs and rolls on the ground. I don't know how, but it does.
And it's laughing. I'm imagining it, and all I want to do is be its friend. Who's a good laughing Stegosaurus?
Oh boy. All right, then that takes us over to the Babao. It's going to, with its first and second actions, and its third action apparently. What? That's not a 3-action cast, is it? It is a 3-action cast. Well, that's unfortunate. Casts the darkness spell, and in a burst, this big orb of darkness overcomes the party, Jebediah, Shrashek, everybody, and the doorway in a veil of darkness. Which takes us over to the wizard. You can't see shit.
Can I dispel it?
You
could attempt to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dispel magic on it.
Ooh, counteract checks. Let's fucking do it.
My dispel magic's only 2nd level.
I mean, and darkness, the base spell is only level 2 also. I don't know if this is different.
This is
but-
not a heightened darkness.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still good.
But that shouldn't affect your...
So then I should be fine.
Nope. I gotta come back. Level 4 darkness here.
Oh, shit.
But we already know that that's what the Babaos cast.
Correct.
Regardless, how bad is my check gonna be against this? Like, I don't remember what everything is.
Yeah, you might have to get a critical success to be able to undo it. This is counteract if it's no more than 1 level higher than your effects counteract level.
So your effects counteract level
Is 2, and it's a 4.
it's a level 4
So you'd have to get a critical success to beat it.
Yeah,
Yes.
fuck that, I'm not doing that.
But getting a critical success on it is doable. You'd probably go against his spell DC, so
You go against his spell at DC, yes.
I'd need to roll 20,
Yeah,
basically.
you probably need to roll 20. Yeah.
I just panic, shoot a fireball straight ahead,
I could totally see that.
That'll light it up, right?
which, if I'm going straight ahead, it would hit just those two.
The Stegosaurus and the Shrashek.
If I just shoot it straight forward into the wall.
Like I don't know what's going on, but I did hear a fireball get casted 3 times last night, so I'm assuming I know what's going on.
That's a pretty good assumption to make. The Stegosaurus gets a 17 to save, which is a failure. Shrashek gets a 15, which is a critical failure.
I rolled 24 damage, so 48 for the one that critically failed it.
Shrashek burns. She burns good in that fireball. And the Stegosaurus takes 24 points of fireball damage. Shrashek takes 48.
For my third action, I will just like stumble forward a little bit in the darkness. Just like 10 feet, which would be what, 20?
So the wizard out of panic, casts a fireball just at the far side of the room. And you hear the Zolgath scream as she's being burned by that fireball. Which then takes us over to Peach Pie. It's your turn.
I will start to move, heading over to where I know everybody went to. So are you saying that I can or cannot see Shrashek once I get out of there?
When you get out of there, no, you still cannot see Shrashek. She's enveloped
Okay.
in the darkness as well.
Well, I can see the demon, so I get up to the demon, and that's it.
All 3 actions?
Yep.
And that's the bottom of round 1. We go back up to the top of round 2, Moonlight. It's your turn.
Actually, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be all 3 actions. That'd only be 2 actions. I use my 3rd action to rage.
All right. Then yeah, Moonlight, it's your turn.
I will use my first action to sustain the spell on the Stegosaurus.
Good call. Now it's slowed 1, correct?
Slowed 1 and cannot use reactions. And then I will use my next 2 actions to move within the darkness.
It's going to stumble forward.
Pretty much, I get to the doorway and then kind of follow the wall to the right.
All right.
Put my hand on the wall and follow it. But my full movement still leaves me within the circle, so.
That's going to take us over to Shrashek. Shrashek is going to 5-foot step back out of the darkness, sees Peach Pie, but no one else. And with her 2nd and 3rd actions, casts Vampiric Touch on Peach Pie.
Isn't Vampiric Touch a touch spell?
It is touch. Never
bitch.
mind.
Come on.
Can't actually do that.
Come on up next to me.
You have enough
man.
movement to move next to him.
Absolutely, she
And-
does. She 100% does.
Yeah, all right. She does that. You're right. She doesn't know you have that awful fucking attack of opportunity. Yeah, she comes up and walks
Yep.
right next to you and casts it.
Oh, I get a 21 to hit and miss anyway.
21.
Motherfucker.
Misses.
But I get a 29 on my fortitude save, which is a success, which is a critical success.
Wait, what?
Vampiric Touch is not an incapacitation.
No.
Doesn't matter. All fortitude saves. If I succeed,
Oh,
You
because
son of a bitch.
barbarian thing.
Barbarian shit. Then she reaches out and no, Kalima.
Yes.
This is not going well for her.
And just touches Peach Pie and just reverberates off of him. And Peach Pie frowns harder at her. I wanted to say smirks, but no, that's not what happens.
No, he frowns.
He's like, I'm sorry. You're going to die now. Jebediah.
We tried to be nice and do this the easy way.
Jebediah, it's your turn.
I fumble forward 10 feet and I can see again, and I'm not blind.
Technically, you could see.
You can see, but anybody in the darkness would be concealed
Yes,
to
but
you.
you wouldn't have to take like the
Oh, so I know she's
difficult
right
terrain
here.
thing.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah, you could absolutely move up to her.
And then I'll guide Turtle behind me, and she's gonna swoop around. I will attack with. Let's see, that was a move. We'll try one more time.
You hit though.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Did
Did I?
hit.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
think
got
I saw
flanking.
-2, and I was just. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry.
So her AC is 22, which means I missed by 1. Motherfucker.
All right, I'll smack her.
Jeb walks up out of the darkness with his axe and just comes up behind her and buries it deep into her spine. And she stiffens up and then falls down dead.
I want to make a quip, but I can't see it.
Wrecked that bitch.
What did you want to say?
Which is something about, because she was saying that they were going to fall, and I said, or you will. I wanted to make some quip about that, but sadly, I can't see it.
Then after Jebediah cuts down Shrashek, it's the Stegosaurus' turn, who loses his first action because he's slowed. With his second action, stands up, and with his third action, attacks the only thing in reach that it can see with its tail. Turtle. 29 to hit.
Can't believe that's a 15-foot reach. Jesus. I suppose it is huge, not just large.
It is a huge creature. Turtle is going to take 20 points of piercing damage from the spikes on the tail of the Stegosaurus. And the Stegosaurus still chuckles. That takes us over to the Babao. The Babao attacks Jebediah with its first and second actions, an offensive ability called Grievous Strike. It's going to make an attack with its long spear. Does a 28 hit Jeb.
Yep.
Jeb's going to take 15 points of piercing, magic, and evil damage. And because of the grievous strike. It's going to deal an additional 1d6 damage, and Jebediah is sickened 2. And this sickened condition cannot be removed by retching. It'll last for a round. And then, with its third action, it will attack Jeb again with the long spear for a 13 to hit.
Nah, dude.
Which takes us over to the wizard. It's your turn. Still sitting in the middle of that darkness.
Yeah, the Wiz is going to start by trying to move forward, and he trips over himself and falls prone. And then second action will be to stand up. And then third action is going to be to just fuck out of here.
Why'd you go prone?
Because you wanted to.
There's literally nothing. No matter which way I went, I was going to end up using at least 2 actions to get out. So why not just use 3 and make it?
So why not waste a third?
Be silly.
I'm going to waste it anyways. I have nothing that takes 1 action.
Hey, Ted.
Shield spell.
I don't prepare shield anymore.
You don't prepare shield anymore.
Hey, Ted, take a hero point.
Okay. Oh, as he was in there, he's like, "Where is everybody? Marco!
Hello.
Marco!
Hello.
Oh, hey, I found you guys."
Oh, with the wizard, I'm so happy to see you. We're about to kill this demon.
Peach Pie, it's your turn.
You killed the pretty troglodyte.
Yes, sorry about that, really.
Attack the demon. Miss with the 22.
And it will.
Attack again. Miss with the 23. With my third action, I realize the futility of this, and I move into flanking with Jeb.
You should have done that first.
Should have, but didn't.
Maybe would have hit with both in that case. Actually, would have
Happens.
hit with neither in that case. I shouldn't be giving you numbers.
Whatever.
I'm going to stop now. After Peach Pie, to the top of round 3, Moonlight, it's your turn.
I
Darkness.
keep moving along that wall till I get out of the darkness. Second action to sustain that spell on the Stegosaurus. You're not going to get away that easy, Tyler.
Damn it.
And third action, we're just going to intimidating glare this guy, just for the fun of it.
The Babo?
The Babo. And get a 35.
Oh, shit. The Babo critically fails the
Guess what?
intimidation.
Frightened too, bitch.
Frightened 2. Shit. By the way, Swanee, have I mentioned how good you're getting at debuffing shit? It's insane.
Yeah, we got the Wiz and Peach Pie and Jab to deal damage, so I just run around controlling stuff now.
Just set up the swings.
Hey, don't put yourself down. You throw books.
I do throw books. Which I can finally do now that I've gotten out of the darkness and can maybe have 2 actions next turn.
All right, then that takes us over to Jebediah. You're sickened 2 for this round. It's your turn.
All right. I will take advantage of the flanking that I have here and attack the bow. 21 will miss.
21 misses.
Jeez, even with a -4, we still can't hit this fucker.
18.
18 misses.
Alright, well, Turtle didn't like getting hit, so she's gonna move into position with the Bow as well, and she'll just start biting him. Just a flurry of unsuccessful attacks.
Yeah, that didn't go well for anybody. Turtle misses with a 15.
Done!
After Jebediah, it's the Stegosaurus's turn. It's already standing, but it loses its first action. It's going to use its first action to stride forward 10 feet, is going to use its third action to make a tail attack against Jebediah and get a 37 to hit.
Ouch!
That's a critical hit. Jebediah is going to take 33 points of piercing damage as that tail comes across and just smacks him good. Good thing it can't do that more than once. Although the Babao is now flanking Jebediah with the Stegosaurus, and it smiles evilly and makes a spear attack against Jebediah. Nat 20 on the die. Jeb, you were going to take from the sneak attack damage from the flanking 40 points of damage.
And enter dying too.
From the critical hit,
Goodness.
puts Jebediah down. Jebediah is now dying too. The Babao, with its second and third actions, makes a grievous strike against Peach Pie. And rolls a nat 1.
Bitch.
Jeb's dying too, and it's the wizard's turn.
The wizard is going to drop a 3rd level sudden bolt on the Babao.
The Babao's
Fuck
going to get
me.
a 37 to save.
I do nothing for my 3rd. No, I move further out, like towards the edge of the room for my 3rd action.
Okay. Babao critically saves, takes no damage from the sudden bolt. Peach Pie, it's your turn.
I'll take a step action to get in flanking with Turtle. I'll use my second action to make an attack against the Babao. I get a critical success.
35 will critically hit.
I will deal 58 damage.
Ooh, those are some solid D12 rolls.
That's true. 11, 11, 12, and 4. Not bad. And with my third action, I will battle Medicine Jeb.
I bet you putting him in flanking is what made that a crit.
I succeed.
Yeah, it was.
Jeb, you heal 10.
Thanks, mister.
Yep. That is the end of my turn.
All right, Moonlight, it's your turn.
I do stuff. This is looking kind of bad, so I guess I'm gonna drop a level 4 spell here.
Oh,
And do a little confusion
okay. Against the Babao?
against the Babao.
All right, Babao gets a will save of 31.
And it's got stupid high saves, so it gets a success.
What does the success do on confusion, though?
Target babbles incoherently and is stunned 1.
Stunned 1 for the Babao. What do you do with your third
My
action?
third action, I sustain the spell.
Yeah, that was a smart call. It's the Stegosaurus's turn. The Stegosaurus, loses its first action. For its second action, it's going to make a tail attack against Peach Pie and get a 33 to hit.
It's not a crit.
Will deal Peach Pie 21 points of damage and will make its second attack against Turtle and get an 18 to hit.
Miss.
Mrs. Turtle. Then that's the Stegosaurus' turn. Jebediah, your turn. You're prone. You have 10 HP.
Continue to play dead and cast. Is the Stegosaurus still are you still sustaining your reaction?
Correct, so it does not have any reactions.
And
Thank
the Baba's
goodness.
stunned, right?
It is.
Yes, it is stunned.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Damn, well done, Moonlight.
Fucking Moonlight saving the day again.
I will use the biggest of heals, a level 4.
Can we just call out how big... I know we do this all the time when Moonlight does this, but debuffs make all the fucking difference in this system.
I have not dealt a single point of damage.
Oh my
this fight.
god.
What have you done?
Are you kidding me?
Wow. 4d8, and what'd you get on the dice?
1, 1, 1, 3.
6? Oh my... That's
Thank God for
terrible.
static. Holy crap.
Yeah, thank God for static. Jesus.
Well, he's just gonna continue just to lay there and be like, that still feel really painful. And Turtle will finish the turn off.
You giving that third action to Turtle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so she's gonna just full out attack on this thing with the miss. And then we'll try it again. Miss.
Turtle just can't perform when Jebediah is in trouble.
And those are 6 miserable dice rolls.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
That's just-
6
those are
terrible
shit.
dice rolls. I've never seen somebody roll so many dice in a turn and have all of them be so bad.
What can you say? I try.
All right. Then after Jebediah, it's the Babao's turn. Babao is stunned 1, so therefore loses its first action to the stunned condition.
Cast a spell. Come on. Cast a spell.
Shut up, David.
2 actions. It's got 2 actions. I'm sorry, Tyler. You do not have to take this into account if
Let's
you don't
hear
want
it.
to. But I crit the Babao. He's on the ground.
Oh, he's prone? Oh, because you crit him with the hammer.
Yeah.
That's some bitch.
Knockdown.
Yep.
Crit effect from the club, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's the weapon critical effect from...
All right. And the Babao is prone. He uses his second action to stand up.
I take an attack of opportunity on him. I get a 26 to hit. Actually, it would have been a 28 with flanking, though
That hits, but not a crit.
And I will deal him 25 damage.
Bobo takes some deeps. With his third action, he runs away from Peach Pie, down past the wizard, and up the stairs on the eastern side of this room. And goes to hold up his spear in a defensive maneuver at the top of the stairs. Which brings us over to the wizard. You are now adjacent to the spear-wielding demon.
Eek. I don't like that. Eek. The wizard says eek, and then he's gonna first action to step away, second and third action, fuck him, I'm gonna color spray him.
Color spray that bitch.
Hell yeah.
Alright, then he's gonna need a will save, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll finally roll bad.
Yeah!
Oh, that was so close to critical failure.
He fails with an 18.
So
It's
he's.
incapacitation, though.
It is, yes.
Well,
I'm casting at 4th level, so is he 8th level or?
Ninth
No.
level. He'd have to be 9th level.
no, it does not. Incapacitation does not increase its level of success. It is not high enough level, so it does fail.
Okay, he's stunned 1, blinded for 1 round, and dazzled for a minute.
Color spray is just awesome.
I like it in 2E so much more than 1E. And
Yeah,
1E was OP at low levels, but this is just, I love color spray.
It fell off so hard.
And being such a colorful person, it's wonderful.
It's perfect for the wizard.
The spray just magnifies off my robe.
I love it. All right, so he's stunned 1 again, blinded for a round, and what was the third? Dazzled for a minute?
Yeah, he's dazzled. That's what I was trying to figure out was what dazzled was.
Dazzled's not terribly impressive.
No, but it's still, I mean, all creatures and objects are concealed. Do these doors have doorknobs? Can you see the doorknobs?
I don't know. He has to make a DC 5 flat check to see the doorknobs? He has so many conditions on him right now. He's blind for a round, so let's just get past that first. Well, after the Babao completely and utterly fails his will save against the color spray, Peach Pie, it's your turn.
Well, without really knowing where he's gone, I start running after him. And I get there with my first movement, and then I'm within range of him. So I will swing at him.
Right on the steps.
That's a nat 1. I think I'm going to use my second hero point and reroll that one. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna.
That's fine.
Turns it into a
That's
critical,
big
though.
difference. Critical hit on the Babao.
And I will deal it 44 damage.
A big top stake driver comes down on the Babao's head and just the whack.
Somehow he's still alive, so I will use my third action to swing.
He is
yet
prone
again.
now.
Oh yeah, he's prone.
All right. Hey, good on Swanee for remembering David's conditions.
Thank you.
So now he's
Thank you.
prone and stunned again, but he's also blinded.
He's prone, blinded.
that's pretty-
He's got so many
great.
conditions. He's stunned, he's blinded, he's dazzled, he's prone. Fucking
So,
debuffs.
I attack again. 16 gonna miss though, and that is the end of my
16
turn.
does miss. All right. Well, after Peach Pie, we go to the top of round 5. Moonlight, it's your turn.
Okay, first action, I will sustain my spell. Just gonna blow my whole load here right away in the first combat of the day. 5 minutes into the day, we'll cast Confusion on him. See what happens.
All right. Dino needs to make a will save.
Yep.
Gets a 25. Sorry, 28.
God damn it. Why do they always say as a failure? Target is confused for 1 minute. It can attempt a new... No, success. Target babbles incoherently and is stunned 1.
Doesn't stunned override slowed?
Yeah, that doesn't... It's not even gonna affect it because
So it doesn't
it's saved.
Yeah. It's just going to lose its one action at the beginning of its turn from
Yeah.
stunned, but it's going to stay slowed 1.
It needed to fail in order for it to be something useful.
It did roll a 15 on the die. I mean, will save is its weakest save.
Kind of what I figured, and yet it still fucking rolled a 15, so it can bite me.
Bite my bark, Dino.
And that's my turn.
All right. Then after Moonlight, it is the Stegosaurus's turn. The Stegosaurus will use its first action to lose its first action. Second action to Jebediah. Have you stood up yet?
I played dead and cast a heal spell.
That's right. So it's going to use its first action to make a tail swipe on Turtle. 22 to hit.
Miss.
Damn. Second action to tail swipe on Turtle again. 29 to hit. Turtle will take 15 points of piercing damage. Jeb, it's your turn.
All right, I'll attempt my best, Chris Pratt, and we'll get this guy. We're gonna dinosaur him down.
Are you going to make a animal empathy check?
No, reading Glad Hand, I should have done it before we started combat. When you meet someone in a casual or social situation. So I'd say once we're in combat, it's no longer casual and social.
You're absolutely right.
But possibly beforehand I could have, but I didn't think of it. I reassure Turtle that she can walk across safely because the dinosaur's dumb. And she does so.
Okay.
And then I'll attack.
So Turtle makes a flanking maneuver.
Yeah.
Jeb swings.
27.
27 hits.
16.
Slice on the Stegosaurus flank. Deal some damage.
31.
Turtle bites for 31 and critically hits because of the flank.
20 damage.
23. Precision doubles as well.
Oh, it does double? Sorry.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
precision doubles as well.
I don't know why I'm asking if you're sure.
No, I'm positive. Then Jebediah and Turtle are flanking the Stegosaurus and slowly taking it down. The Babao, however, on its turn, flees.
Good luck.
Uses its first action to step away, not stand.
Stand
It's
up.
stunned. First action is stunned.
Oh, you're right. Shit, it has so many conditioned. All right, so it loses its first action to stunned. With its second action, it stands.
I attack it. Oh my goodness! I can't hit for shit. I miss.
With its third action, it stumbles blindly to the south, where it knows there's a door, and it fumbles for the doorknob, and then ends its turn. The wizard, your turn.
To go hit him with your pipe.
The wizard starts by draining his bonded item to recall. He's going to recall Sudden Bolt, the third level Sudden Bolt I had. Then his first action, he is going to pat Peach Pie on the shoulder and just be like, "You got that guy, right?" Point at the Baba.
He's all mine.
Okay, you got him. Second and third actions, I use that Sudden Bolt on the Stegosaurus.
All right, reflex save from the Stegosaurus. It gets a 16,
Fucking one away from a crit.
so it fails.
Yeah, that's 5d12.
Not bad.
Better than average. 33 damage.
Especially better than your average, right?
Better than any of our average, to be honest.
For sure.
Rolling well.
The wizard thrusts his fingers towards the Stegosaurus, and that's bright crackling comes out and hits the Stegosaurus right in the nose. And it buzzes. Peach Pie, it's your turn.
Well, this asshole's making me chase him down, so I guess I will. I step up to him, and I make an attack. I cannot roll. I get a 21.
He's
to hit
too
and
busy,
miss.
like he's frantically ducking and diving out of the way.
Second attack, I get a 24 and still miss with the 24. even though he's
Hold on,
blinded and
hold
shit.
He's not blinded anymore.
Because it's turn past.
He's just dazzled.
Shit. Oh, fuck. That would have hit him if you were blind.
And that's
Well,
it.
fuck.
See, my
Peach
turn.
Pie misses twice. The top of round 6, Moonlight. It's your turn.
Oh, wizard. I'm sorry. I didn't have him.
That's okay, big guy. I don't think he's going anywhere.
No.
We'll see if we can take him down. I will cast Phantom Pain on him. Oh, fucking. Rolls a goddamn 19 to get a 35 to exactly critically succeed.
The Babao critically succeeds Phantom Pain.
Which means the target is unaffected.
Should have just thrown a book at him.
I figured this would at least do half damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
He literally had a 10% chance to fucking critically succeed. And third action, sustain on the Stegosaurus.
Damn it. I keep thinking you might forget about that. Keeps not happening.
The biggest thing I've done like this entire fight.
Seriously, that has saved your guys' ass against the Stegosaurus. Who is the real threat in this fight? Speaking of Stegosaurus, it's the Stegosaurus's turn, who loses its first action because it's slowed. With its second action, realizes that it's being surrounded and takes steps back deeper into the pool, and then uses its third action to make a tail attack against Jebediah. Gets 24 to hit.
Miss.
It misses. Real close, I bet, huh?
Yeah, 25 AC. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Literally by one. Then Jebediah, it's your turn.
I just yell to these guys, will you get over here and help me? And then I shoot a lightning bolt. Not a lightning bolt, a sudden bolt at the Babao.
Oh. Okay. Babao needs to make a reflex save. The Babao gets a 27 to save.
They'll take half damage here. Hopefully it's enough. 18.
Jeez, look at those D12s.
Fucking D12 rolls. Damn. Jebediah pleads for help. Leave the Babao alone. Shoots that bitch right in the face, and it just slumps against the door and slides down. It's dead.
That was really satisfying. I really wanted Moonlight to fail because I just wanted to be like, God damn it, guys.
That's good.
And with my remaining moves for both of them, I'm just going to move up to corner this guy.
Okay.
Be done.
Jeb and Turtle move in on the Stegosaurus. Well, the Babao's dead. Wizard, it's your turn.
Bolt of Jebediah copycat. And then I cast
I taught you this spell.
and then I cast a second level sudden bolt on the Stegosaurus.
Fucking sudden bolts left and right.
He succeeds.
Yeah, 27.
It's 40-12 still.
It's such a good level 2 spell.
It is.
Right? I mean, it's
40-12.
still good scaling, too. It just keeps adding d12s.
Yeah.
I got rolled 29 damage, so he'll take half that.
All right, 14. The Stegosaurus gets another lightning bolt right to the face.
I think the spell rework has to be the best thing about one of the best things about 2E. Just like you never need to throw away like your burning hands level 1 because you can just pump it up.
Right. You just bump it
I
up.
love it so much. Wizard, third action.
I will, I'll move closer to Jeb and everybody. I mean, not within that thing's range, but still closer.
All right, Peach Pie, it's your turn.
I need to check something.
You can reach it with the sudden charge.
That's what I wanted to do the whole time, but then I thought, wait a minute, what's the rules on like making a charge? Do I have to have a
No, that's
snow
one
line?
E2E. It's just you move 2 actions and strike.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
stride twice. It's pretty
Okay,
straightforward.
Yep. So it's just
and it's
stride
50
twice.
feet.
Okay. So 50 feet's easily enough to get me up here to the north of Jebediah. Well, not easily. It's like within 5 feet. And then I will make a strike at the Stegosaurus. Jesus H. Christ. Get a 19 and miss, and I'll use my third action to swing again. Get a 28.
It'll do it.
Though. Flap, 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 clown shoes.
And just cracks the Stegosaurus across the skull, and it, with a large thud, hits the stone ground, and it's dead. Well, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
I'm glad you didn't die, Jeb.
I'm glad you healed me for 10.
For real though, how exactly are they getting all of these literally huge dinosaurs down into this dungeon / abandoned temple / portal to the Darklands thing? Ah, well, whatever. We just keep mowing through them. But what more could we possibly run into down in this temple to Auradon? Find out next week as we continue the Extinction Curse. And until then, may you have many great adventures of your own.
It's your turn.